You saw it, right? The pit stop? How am I supposed to deal with that? I know. I want a chance to prove what I can do, though. In a top-tier seat. I deserve it. I've heard there might be interest. I can't stay here. Okay. Well, what would you do?
So, what advice did you give him?
Well, I told him to try to stay calm, see out the season, and then go to the final team meeting. See if that changed his mind.
And where were you at this point?
Oh, I was busy getting Callie ready for the final race of the F2 season.
All right, we're back to Callie. Looking forward to another F2 race. That should be a good time. Can Callie do it? She definitely has the car.
I know why you're calling, but make it quick because I have to keep my head in the game.
Of course, darling, but it wouldn't be right if I didn't call to wish you luck.
Thanks, Mum, but luck really won't do anything. I need a clean strategy and just to keep my head, that's all.
Look, which you do, and you will. Just breathe, Cal, okay? You've already put the work in. Now all you need to do is get out there and do what you always do. Yeah?
Yeah, you're right.
Who knows? If you bring this one home, I may even call your father to gloat a little.
Mum, not now.
Oh, I'm just trying to lighten the mood a bit.
I know. You'll be watching, right?
Just try and stop me. Race fast, honey.
I like how there's a Marcus Aurelius comment in there from the Gladiator. It's awesome. All right, let's do it.
The final race of the season now well underway here in Abu Dhabi. A few different drivers in contention for the F2 Championship. But here's the favourite, Callie Mayer.
She's been so consistent this season, so fast. My money's on Mayer for the championship, no question.
If she can finish high enough, the title belongs to her.
Finish on the podium.
It's looking good, Callie. Come on, a podium should clinch this for us.
Then podium it is.
Oh, wow. We got 5 laps to pass a bunch of cars. Getting too wide isn't going to do it. All right, we got to get some draft here. One down. Quite a few more to go. Why am I losing power? I don't know what was going on. It's like the car was braking on its own for some reason. Alright, that's a lapped car, so that's no good for us. Alright, we're getting loose. We're getting loose. Not good. Took too much curbing in there.
The gap behind us is 2.3 seconds.
Thankfully, I didn't incur any damage there. Just barely brushed the wall. Well, tried to get to the inside there, but
Okay, that's P7. You've moved into P7.
he closed the gap pretty quick on that one. Straight line speed's good. Looks like our pack is up here. We got 2 more cars to get to the podium. 3 laps to get it. Gotta push. Another lap car out of the way. I don't know what's going on down there. The car keeps slowing down.
Catching the car ahead by a couple of seconds a lap now. Really good.
Alright, I thought that last pass I had, I got pretty aggressive because I thought I was going to be needing to do so, but it looks like we've got enough speed to catch up, so be a little more patient on these next 2 passes.
Brilliant maneuver. 2 places at once.
Yeah, it wasn't the cleanest. I went wide so I didn't get stuck behind both of them since they were side by side. So I had to go real tight into the turn, which really wasn't good. Didn't leave me much room coming out of the turn. Ended up bouncing up over the curbing. See if we can go track down Logan Sargent, the Americans up here. All right, 2 laps. Let's see, we might have enough time to catch the leader. Gonna have to keep it clean. Just gonna wait for the opportunity. I'm not gonna push it since we're already on the podium. No reason to wreck it. Should be able to get a good draft up here on the front straight. Maybe I just lost some pace there.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 24.7 seconds. Okay, good work.
Get around Logan. Got Drugovic up here, the Brazilian. See what we can do. To the inside. Leave him a little bit of room there. All right, Callie, let's bring it home.
Yes, Callie! That was amazing! Congratulations!
Callie Mayer, get used to the name. She has her whole career ahead of her, and this is just the beginning. She's done it, as many predicted she would. A star is born. Callie Mayer becomes the first woman ever to win the F2 championship.
Historic. Well, I mean, someone had to be the first. But I just hope that this shows that talent can get you as far as money.
And what about your dad? Has he called to congratulate you yet, Callie?
Nope. Next question.
Callie, what's it like being a woman in motorsports? We're sure everyone wants to know.
I don't know, John. What's it like being a man in journalism? Next question.
Hot-headed. Yes, for sure. But you know, that's kind of what you need in a driver. Let's not forget that Callie taking the championship was a big deal. You know, for the sport, but really for everyone.
And for you? How did you feel?
It was one of the proudest moments of my career. It was the first time I mentored anyone. Yeah. I was a little sad to be moving on.
So, had you already told Callie about your new job?
Yes, of course. And I told her, you know, how I wished that I could take her with me. But she understood.
And Aiden, had you told him?
No, he was too busy.
Busy?
Preparing to tell the team that he was leaving Connorsport.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming. I know Aiden had something he wanted to say, but first I have a matter I would like to address formally. It is no secret that I have been spread a little thin this season. I mean, I own the team, I run the team, it's a lot, okay? Which is why I will be stepping away from the principal role next season. I'll still be pushing Connosport Racing to be the brand we know it can be, whilst the new principal will be laser-focused on performance and results. And we have already found the man to step into that role. Casper.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Now, this is a big step up for me. I'm really looking forward to see what next season brings. It's truly an honor to be on board.
I am sorry for the dramatic nature of the announcement, okay? Humor the man who pays you. We all look forward to working with Casper, yes? Good. Then let us continue. Aiden, you had something you wanted to say? The floor is yours.
No, it's nothing. I just wanted to say, thank you, everybody, for all your hard work this year. And I'm really looking forward to next season, especially with Casper at the helm.
Bahrain Grand Prix, we're 3 months later. So we're now on chapter 7. So Casper's at the helm now. This makes it a completely different twist. It's so much more interesting now.
Did Casper being around affect you going into the 23 season?
I have bigger things going on than Casper.
Do you have any regrets about 2023? Anything you'd have done differently?
No, I'm in a good place now. Besides, what's to regret about being the story of the season?
So let's see what we have news-wise.
Dad!
Devon.
How's business?
Same as ever, hiring and firing. How's racing?
Oh, you know, ducking and driving.
You all prepared?
Of course, I've double-checked the strategy changes. I'm just going over my notes now. Everything's covered, just like always. They won't see me for dust.
Spoken like a true butler. Just remember, we've got a lot on the line this season.
Yeah, I know.
Dev, I'm serious. You're carrying this team, don't forget that.
Yeah, well, you keep signing these second-rate drivers. I can't do all the work.
Just remember where we'd be. Where you'd be if this were all to go belly up.
Just trust me, Dad. You've got nothing to worry about.
Devon, I mean it. If you don't bring your A game, it's back to the bottom of the pile. Do you really want that?
No. No, I don't.
Just keep it in mind. Now go out there and show me what you can do.
Already on it. I'll get you those points, Dad.
Good boy. Speak later.
Yeah, Mr. Butler's playing the game, no doubt about it. So we're back at the beginning of the new season now. So kind of went through the recap of 2022. Got to do a little immersion there with some of the races and the drama. So I'm wondering what all is going to be 2023. And where's Callie at? Is she coming in? Sounds like she's not. Because Casper said he wanted to bring her with him. But he obviously is not. So it'd be interesting to see where she is. I would assume she's moving up. So we're... Wait, that says Devon Butler up there. I didn't even notice that. So we're him. That's why he got the phone call. I can't believe we're going to race as him. Oh, man. Wow.
It's race day, it's secure under the lights, and it's lovely to have you with us for the Bahrain Grand Prix. We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Fernando Alonso, Russell, Perez, Hamilton, Sainz, Stroll, Ocon, Norris, Albon, Oscar Piastri, Jackson, Gasly, Tsunoda, Butler, Bottas, Sargent, Joe, Magnussen, De Vries, Magnussen. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. 2023 Bahrain. We're about to get going and I hope you've enjoyed the build-up just as much as we have. The teams are ready on the grid, they're ready in the garages too, but in the commentary box alongside me, are you ready, Ant?
Of course I'm ready, Crofty. New season, new challenges for all of them out there, drivers and teams. I love this part of the year, Crofty. This is where it really kicks off and you get to showcase all that hard work you've done through the winter months. Does it pay off?
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? What does the 2023 season have in store for us? We're about to find out.
Okay, Devon, it's a brand new season, you know that, so let's start it as we mean to go on, okay? Okay? Let's get out there, come on.
All right, so we saw the grid order. Aiden's in 13th, so he is still with the team. Seemed like he was going to leave, but I guess that just didn't work out. We don't have Callie on the grid. I didn't see her with any of the teams. So, and if the thing is, if you win F2, you win the championship, you can't come back to F2. So the only thing she can do is move up to Formula 1. And she's not on the grid currently, so we'll see what comes of that. But we've got Devon Butler. Oh, I can't believe it. All right, let's get into it. Ooh, finishing the top 5. Yeah, that's a tall order. All right, here we go. Stay outside a little bit and see if we can grab maybe a spot or two right here without hitting anybody. Oh, they gave me a warning. I must have bumped Stroll more than I thought I did. Oh well, we'll take it. As long as we keep our nose clean here on out, we should be good. Stewards will leave us alone. So the car was fast enough, straight line, brake late, got a few spots there. This makes it a little bit easier to try to get up here, but the problem is I don't know if this car is fast enough to run with all these other guys. But we'll see. We got both Mercedes in front of us. See if we can get around George. Maybe on the front line, but DRS is not active yet. We have to wait a few laps for that. So we're probably going to have to just sit tight until we can get DRS to make that move. Got some shaking and baking going on up there. Try not to run into him. I already bumped his wheel anyway. All right, we're clear behind. We just can't fight with these guys too much, or the cars behind us are going to catch up. And then we're going to be fighting for that. So I think we're coming up on lap 2. I think DRS will be active after this, which will help, because seems like we can fight with these guys. At least it's looking that way. Figured I'd duck down and take one if I could.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
See if we can get Alonso here. Draft him up. All right, you go over there. All right, we're in P5. That's where we need to be. All right, we got DRS now. So we got P5, but now we got to hold it or try to improve it. One or the other. We'll let them fight. Whichever one doesn't make it, let's try to take advantage. There we go. Slide to the inside.
We've moved into P4. Good work.
All right, let's try to get Hamilton. Leclerc's back there. Seems like the car is pretty good. Connor Sport must have made some upgrades in the offseason. I'm not sure what, but we didn't get any info on that. But they got that Mr. Butler money, so who knows how much money they've invested. All right, P3, let's keep it going.
Okay, we're approaching
keep pushing.
the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Oh yeah, that's good. We'll go to the soft tire. That's the red. That'll give us the fastest laps we can get. Just got to be careful because those tires degrade faster than all the other compounds. All right, we got the super fast Red Bulls now. I don't see how we could even hang with them, but so far we are. Hamilton's still decently close. He is in within DRS range, so Well, I was trying to avoid him. I didn't really want to pass him. Wasn't trying to, but just kind of ended up that way. Trying to make sure I didn't rear end him. Whoops. Yeah, that's not good. Got to get cleaner than that, no doubt. Hamilton's going to put the draft on us. We'll have to try to stay in here. He's going to get DRS here. Hopefully we will too, because we are close enough to Perez. There we go.
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Trying to give him as much room as I can. I don't want to bump him. I've already got one warning. I don't need another one. End up with a 5-second penalty. That's not going to help. See if we can even get near Verstappen. Two-time back-to-back world champions up there. I don't know. I don't think our car is going to have any of that. Go ahead and keep it clean. We'll duck in the pits. Hopefully our team gets a quick tire change, get in and out, back onto the track for some more racing.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Ugh. I don't like when they bring you out like that. You're like, sorry, man. It's getting real racy. Now we got Aiden right here. I'm not trying to hurt him. Ended up picking up another warning. Pretty much came out of there and I slammed on the brakes and it just wasn't good. I need to get around Aiden and then start clicking off the cars that haven't pitted yet. Yep, sorry, buddy. All right, no damage, thankfully. Just a little bit of rubbing there. Oscar's up ahead. He's probably going to be pitting. Most of the people that didn't pit last lap should be going in this time. So we should get most of our spots back.
Aiden's in the pits. Aiden in the pits.
Lance Stroll doing up here? Definitely don't want to hit him again. We already bumped him once.
The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. The car behind running hard tyres.
Who's behind? Verstappen? All right, we'll get around Stroll. How did we end up in front of Verstappen? That's the question.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 16.6 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going to guess then, since we ended up in front of Verstappen, we must be, yeah, because Perez is pitting. I wonder if Verstappen had a long pit for some reason. Because we shouldn't be in first place. We weren't even really that close to him when we went into the pits.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 27.6 seconds.
Well, this is interesting. I did not expect to be in first place. Like, what happened? I mean, Verstappen's there, so it's not as if we have a decent gap between us and the third place, which is Perez. So we'll see. The only difference is Verstappen's on the hard compound. His tires are not going to degrade very fast at all, while mine are. And he's got at least an extra lap less than us since we pitted one lap earlier. And if he stays there, he'll get the draft from DRS. I won't be able to hold him off. That's all right. I'm not worried about winning this race, especially with Devon. He doesn't need to win a race. We'll just stick to the top 5 at a bare minimum. Maybe we'll let him get a podium. back too far. Got some oversteer.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Gonna have to take it easy these last few laps. I don't know how far. I'm gonna have to check. See where the tires are already starting to turn yellow, so we're losing them. And it was starting to feel that way through some of those turns. That was a little more than what I wanted it to be. Yeah, we're pretty much sliding through that turn. So, tires are starting to get greasy. See them. You can slowly, on some of those turns, you can see the tires, see the rubber building and rubbing off.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Oh, there goes Verstappen. He's got DRS. I'm going to back off because I'm not trying to rear end him down here. This turn's way too tight. Yep. Starting to lose the tires pretty bad now. Just have to hang on. I think originally that's why we were building a decent gap. I think we got it up to like 1.9 on him, but as the tires start to go, and he's got better tires, so it's only natural he's going to catch back up. Got a decent gap to Perez, who's in the next Red Bull, so we should be all right for these next 2 laps. As long as I don't make any major mistakes here. Just got to hit the marks and get around the track. Yeah, Verstappen, he's already got over a second lead on us. There's no way his tires are too good. He's got the grip, we don't.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. we've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Plenty of fuel. Just not enough tires. Oh, come on. Thankfully enough, so Hamilton got around Perez. He's now in third. But we've kept the gap on that. We've actually increased it, surprisingly enough. I think that's only because they were fighting for position. We're just going off Verstappen. How did we catch him that much? He had a 1.3 second lead. I don't know what happened. All right, not too bad.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Don't really like giving Devon
Plenty of surprises in the midfield.
a podium finish, but it is what it is.
Surprise so far, and Butler, he's doing fantastically well.
Thing is, though, they've got to sustain that over the course of the whole season, and that is easier said than done. Certainly one Casper Akkerman will be hoping that this season is better than his last. Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.